What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tonyd2wild checking in once again, back in the building today, guys. Before we get into it, guys, we are on the TikTok and Snapchat run of 2025. Make sure you guys and girls are following me over on my TikTok at Tonyd2wild8. I will leave a link down below in the description, or put my scan code up on the screen, as well as Snapchat Tonyd2wild, just straight up. I'll put both of my codes, snap those up. Follow your boy over there. We're going to be putting out some dope content, some content that you might not see on here as well. And if you need links just directly to those things, I will link them all down below in the description. Alongside with that, go and follow me over on my Twitter and Instagram at Tonyd2wild. And I hope you guys enjoy the content that is coming out, because I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to show at this point. You feel me? So let's get straight into it. We got some packages in today. One in particular, man, Puma, I am sorry. Puma, I am sorry, okay? This got sent out in different, way later than I thought, and then it kind of just got put on the back burner, but I have to show these because this collection is definitely one of the most dope collections that I've seen in quite some time, and probably one of the dope ones coming from Puma in quite some time. We saw Adidas did something like this, but I think Puma took it a step further, in my humble opinion, and knocked it out the park with one. And we also got something in here that we've been waiting on for, I feel like months, but probably a couple of weeks. We'll get into that one a little bit later. Let's put this one down below, and let's check out some of the product that we got in from the Ninja Turtles and Puma collection. All right, first things first, we got our evil villains on this side, and then we got our Ninja Turtles on this side. Now, they dropped a full-on collection overall, which is dope, man, phenomenal. Now, to go in more specifics, this is actually a LaMelo Ball collab with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So it is Puma and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but this is on LaMelo's MB1. So with that said, also all these released at different dates. That is kind of why I got mixed up when it came to talking about them. The first one here we have, this one released on February 1st, and this is of course the Mad Scientist Baxter Stockman. Now, man, I'm gonna be honest, I grew up on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, especially the movies. The later on movies, I haven't been too big of a fan of. Like Tyler Perry, I think, played Baxter Stockman. The 90s, this knocked it out the park, and I like a lot of that, what is it called, the automation robotics that were utilized compared to the CGI. Still, doesn't take away from me being a huge fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Bam! But we have the Baxter Stockman, and you can see on the back here as well, his logo. And these have this iridescent overall rainbow effect look that goes along with it. I think, like I stated before, man, and I'll say it again, when it comes to Melo, he has one of the best basketball shoes out right now, and a basketball shoe that you can wear casually as well, specifically the MB1. I actually own, I believe it was called the purple and emerald version. I think it's like the City Pack that dropped a while back. I want to say it dropped like back in like 2019 or it's been a minute since those dropped, but I really do love these. These though hit hard, look nice, look clean. They are very colorful, you know. This probably is my least favorite out of the pack, but overall these are still a dope shoe that I could finesse, okay? The detailing though, of course, on the box is amazing as well. It has Baxter right there. It has just overall the look and appeal to each one of the characters that are put in here. So these released on February 1st. And the good news is, if you're watching this and you want these, a lot of these are available, and I will link them down below in the description as well. So I'll put the link down below to where you can grab these if you are interested. Like, YouTube allows you to put this little thing here now, so you could put that. Peel open the envelope to reveal your custom QR code to our landing page for further instructions. I don't know if this is still working, but we'll just go ahead and put it up there and show it to y'all, okay? This will take you directly to it, because I think some of these may even be still available on Puma. That part, I'm not 100%, but I will put it up there, and you could take, hold on, there you go. Maybe there's something still there, you feel me? But one of these in particular caught me off guard. But Baxter Stockman. Then on the 8th, we had the release of the Raphael and Donatello. So as you can see, these are two different mix match type of shoes. I like this overall, it's very dope. It has both of their colors and their bandanas as well on the side. And you have that like bleeding in, kind of like that Secret of the Ooze feel as well, but also just bleeding in of the Ninja Turtles color. On the back, you have Raphael's sai, and then you have Donatello's bow or staff. And I ain't gonna lie, Raphael has been always my favorite, this character. He's very serious, you know, but he gets the job done. You know, Raphael, Donatello, I would say Raphael and Leonardo are my two favorite, but I love all of them, don't get me wrong, but Raphael has a special place in my heart. The material on here though is like a polyurethane. It's almost it's not like rubber, but it's a different type of texture overlay featured on here, which are very unique and dope. Overall, these are very, very solid. On the 14th, we have the Leonardo and Michelangelo. Bam! So you have that. You got the nunchucks and the two swords on the back, of course. And, you know, I mean, everybody loves every Ninja Turtle. I would think people's fan favorite would be a Leonardo, like overall. But feel free to let me know down below in the comment section who's your favorite Ninja Turtle, or at least growing up, whatever you. I would love to have us have a sound off in the comment section on that. But you got these as well. These released as stated on the 14th. And then on the 22nd, we had another villain, and that is Krang. And I want to say one thing, the Stockmans were the mellow ones. These are actually the mellow fours. So we have the mellow ones, the mellow fours. Krangs are the mellow four lows. So you got a low top version. You get different models for different pairs. You can see the eyes right there. Overall, very, very dope how they just utilize the characters and bring them out with the shoes. These are definitely like just no cap, like one of the best collabs, and like putting it in on the shoes. When it comes to Puma, they usually go out the way and knock it out the park with their collabs. They really embody what they're trying to collab with in their shoe overall. It's not like a colorway. It's not like colors. No, it's actual patterns, textures, cuts, certain things that they're really trying to pull out and utilize with their collabs. So salute to them on that. So we have the Mellow 1, the Mellow 4, the Mellow 4 Low, and then last but not least that I didn't know, this one is actually a very, very limited version that, bro, these things are going for like $2,000, like $1,500 to like $2,000 depending on your size. Like I didn't know, and I'm being delicate with it, man, right now. These are, I think, also Mellow 4s, so they're very similar to these. One of the biggest villains when it comes to Ninja Turtles, but also it is like, this is literally a special edition, like the way it is, the box overall. You have the sleeve, you get special stickers also featured on here as well. Whew. The Shredders. So, man, Shredder has been, of course, a big villain in the overall Ninja Turtle series. Like I said, I grew up, I know some of y'all grew up on the comics. I didn't really grow up more so on the comics. I grew up on the two movies in the 90s and then the cartoons as well. I did have a couple of comics, but I was like a big comic head growing up. You know, Shredder was a huge villain overall in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series. So this is definitely dope. I think they went all out and kind of brought the essence, and it even says on here, rare. All of them say rare, but it says rare on this, and this pair in particular is extremely rare. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I went through and I was looking at like which one, like where they currently at in the market, because I wanted to let you guys know what you could possibly still get. And a lot of these, like I said before, you can get them around retail. They should be still some available on Puma. I will leave links down below to everything. But these, when I saw, I was like, whoa, like these are going for stupid amount of money and, you know, extremely collectible. This whole entire collection is a collectible in my honest opinion though, because you can see Shredder's hand right there as well. Very dope. I love the overall look, and these might have to make their way up there, man. Honestly, I'm gonna be 100. Like, these are pretty exquisite, pretty exquisite. I want to give a huge shout out to Puma though for sending this over, and forgive me for being late. Better late than never though. I will leave links down below, so if you want to grab yourself any of these, they are available. Even if they're not available, I'll send you somewhere where you can find them available. But check right under this video at the little, like it should be able to, where I can link you directly to where you can grab these from various different sites currently. Next up though, we got this bad boy, man. Let's get this out the way, bro. You know, I've said it before and I say it again, like we are currently in a phase of Like the cycle is returning. The cycle is coming back. Whoa. And this is even like a cycle returning. This is crazy in itself, man. These boxes, these are the older boxes. This is the box that was utilized on, what I don't know what year exactly we would say for this, but what year was this, guys? We saw this box a lot, like 2018, right? 2019? Let me know down below. Like this cover is not that old. They kind of came with them and then they went away. I haven't seen it in a minute, but it is a different box because it also has that Jordan 1 on the bottom. With that said, and why I'm bringing this all to fruition, the Jordan Union, we have here today the Jordan 1 Union. Now these are being called the I'm Back, and for good reasoning. Like, look, man, I hate to talk a hype beast talk, but Union dropped their first collab with the Jordan brand, I want to say back in 2018. And when it dropped in 2018, these were like the overall collab, it went crazy. People was in love with it. Like, it was phenomenal. It was 2 different colorways. They look very similar to this type of look overall. I'll throw up some pictures right here so you can see, but they did phenomenal. Then later they came out, they did, I want to say it was the 4s next or something like that, but they did the 4s, they did the Cortezes. They've done now, you know, the Betty Boo Supplies collaboration. I don't mean this in any way, salutes to Union. I don't mean this in any way, because I think all the actual shoes and collabs that they've done are fire. I think they're all fire. I don't hate them or dislike them, but we've seen with the overall demand and hype of sneakers, the Union feeling also kind of fade away, okay? Like this people, like the resale, the hype, the demand, like there were Unions sitting at various stores over time. And I feel like it was a good idea that Union brought these back, and they're calling it the I'm Back to kind of, you know, symbolize kind of paying into I'm Back when Jordan came back out of retirement, but also I'm Back as in, you know, bringing that back, that demand and that hype that came with Union when they initially did their drop with Jordan brand. The shoe overall though, solid, man. This is crazy. This is like paper. The Nike Air on this is like paper. Like you could literally rip it. But I really like what Union did. They kind of took some of what we saw, what Virgil was doing with Off-White and Jordan brand and Nike with the, you know, exposed tongue and the foam and all that, and applied it in their own aspect with the stitching around the top portion. These came with 3 laces. I think the original came with 2, right? Or something, but they also seem to have, these seem to be that polyester lacing, while these are more of that cotton. I would say there were either 1 or 2. I can't really remember. I didn't own the original pairs, honestly, but those things ended up going for stupid money overall. And I was lucky enough to be able to hit on these when they initially dropped. So you got Union on the inside, swoosh box. You see on the inside here, Air Jordan, kind of the same way in the paper. I hit on these though off of Union's actual raffles. I entered in and I hit. A lot of people hit, I saw, and I don't know if there was many pairs or not, but that part don't really matter. I just wanted a pair of Unions, and if I had to get a pair of Unions, I wanted to have a pair of the 1s. They're not the original ones, but that's okay. I like them. You have an upper suede, some nope leather overall, some good nice tumble leather throughout the whole entire shoe, and I'm not mad whatsoever on this one. The box, Air Jordan 1 High OG SP Varsity Red / Black Sail, and I hit on a size 9. So hey man, never give up on the raffles. I know we hate them, but never give up, because you never know. Union ain't see me enter in and say, yo, we're gonna give this pair to Tony D. Like they ain't, trust me, bro. They had probably tens or hundreds of thousands of people enter in bots. There's no way that they just miraculously found me. I don't know what it was, but I got lucky, okay? So yeah, man, with that said though, we did hit on it, and this is a newer pickup. If you want to see me do a review on these, I will. I know these just dropped, and then they did like a draw on sneakers. Like, these are still fairly new, but the release on this thing has been weird, honestly, because I think they did a draw. They said they were gonna do a draw, then they didn't. It was just a ton of miscommunication when it comes to this particular release overall. So I don't know what it is, but hey, at the end of the day, I'm happy I got my pair. if you want to get a review out, I will. And I'm trying to figure out, man, I never ran 3 laces through a shoe, but I got to figure out what I'm going to do here because I like all these colors. I just got to wait and see. Y'all let me know, though, down below in the comment section. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, as always. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.